Welcome to my biblical inspiration. Today we are going to speak about the Parashah Vayetse and about this famous dream of Jacob that he had when he slept on his way, when he was on the direction of Aaron, where God revealed himself. Jacob didn't plan to have to sleep outside in a very uncomfortable place, but when the night is coming, he's finally sleeping under the stars and he's taking a stone to put under his head. And in this really uncomfortable situation, God is revealing himself to him.
I am the Lord, the God of Abraham and your father Isaac. I will give this land to you and your descendants. They will be as countless as the specks of dust on the ground. And you will spread far and wide, to west and east, to north and south. All the families of the earth will long to be blessed, as you and your descendants are blessed. I shall be with you to protect you wherever you go, and I shall bring you back to this land. I shall not leave you until I have done what I promised you.
You can be surprised that in such a situation where Jacob was such in an uncomfortable place on a physical level was the greatest moment of his life, where God revealed himself to him, revealed his plan that he had for him, for his future, his blessing, his life purpose. And when Jacob wake up from this dream, he said in Genesis 28:16, surely God is in this place. And then he's making with the stone an altar.
God will be with me. And if he will protect me on my journey, and if I return safely to my father's house, then the Lord shall be my God. And of everything he gives me, I will set aside a 10th part for him.
So the very surprising fact in this part of the Bible is that we have the greatness of God revealing to Jacob when he is in a very uncomfortable place. There is a tremendous message to learn from that the greatest things in life, and especially our divine spark, our connection to God, our life purpose, can be revealed to us when we accept to be in situation who are not comfortable for us. This is really an important point. If in life we think that we want to stay secure and we want to stay at the same place, at the same job, and we don't want to move from one city to another, we want to stay in our comfort zone, we make it very hard for our divine spark to be revealed in the world. There is really a magical effect when you accept to go out of your comfort zone. Finally, when you accept to go out of your comfort zone, you are ready to discover the unknown about yourself. The unknown meaning also your divine spark, your life purpose, your personal achievement, bringing down the best, I would say, version of yourself. So from this parasha, from the great example of Jacob, who went out of his comfort zone, going to Aaron, going to a place he didn't know, and in this place of insecurity, God is revealing himself to him. So from this very powerful part of the Bible, I would like to give you 10 tips to help you getting out of your comfort zone, to discover new side about yourself and discover your true self. My first advice that I would like to give it to you is take nothing for granted. Don't have rules about life that you think that everything should go this way and not another way. There is a very big power when you accept to think out of the box. My second tip to get out of your comfort zone is to switch up your routine. If you have a certain routine in life, accept to change the thing, change what you do in the morning, change what you use to go in the afternoon, and change your activities. Try to break down this routine. It will be also a way of getting out of your comfort zone. My third tips to get out of your comfort zone is to move forward your fears. Don't put your fears on the side and say that you don't want to face them. Face your fears, overcoming them. You will discover a tremendous beauty and greatness when you will overcome these fears. Any fears is here to be overcome. That's its purpose. My fourth tip is to give up control. Stop thinking that you have to control everything. You have to really make sure that everything is happening according to your vision, your will. No, let things happening a different way. Let you guide by people, by life, and try to give up your control on things, and you will see that you will be able to get out of your comfort zone, to discover new perspective about yourself, about others, about life. My next tip is to start conversation with stranger. I don't mean by that you have to go in the street and speaking to people that you don't know, not at all. I mean by that when you are in a social event, when you are in a dinner, try to be friendly, try to speak to people from, I would say from your own initiative and asking questions and being more friendly. It's also a way of putting you in uncomfortable place. Anytime you can have this feeling of discovering something new, you should try to do that as much as you can. My next tip is try to agree to something you would have not considered before. We are not here to stay in our own routine, our own belief, our own things, and nothing can change from it. Life is exciting when we can grow, when we can discover new things. Agree to something new. If you don't like to, I would say to run, maybe try to go to run once a week. If you don't like to go to dinner with friends, try to do that more. Put you in new situation. It's also a way of getting out of your comfort zone. My last tip is to keep a list of growth goals. It's very important to always wants to change, wants to evaluate, wants to learn, wants to process, wants to discover and to grow. And even if you are in a situation that you think is amazing and great, there is always a place for change, for uplifting, for transforming. Until your last breath, you can be here for transformation, for growth and for learning. What is more exciting than that? This is all the tips that I wanted to give it to you in order to get out of your comfort zone. In this way you will be able to meet your divine spark, to reach your life purpose. For sure, I don't mean when I encourage you to get out of your comfort zone that you will have a God revelation as Jacob in the desert. But what I mean by that is that our divine spark is also a way of being connected to God. So when we're connected to the divine in us, we're connected to God. And the best place to be able to reach that great and exciting level in life is when you're taking a risk, when you are in a situation who are not comfortable for you. So I'm sure you know personally when you're not feeling comfortable and where are your fears and what you can improve and change. Thank you so much for watching. I meet you the next week in the next parasha. I also invite you to join the WhatsApp group so you can receive this video every Thursday on your phone. And meantime, I wish you to have an amazing day. Thank you for watching.